Hi dear students, it's me Anu Kumar, your SS teacher. Good morning to all. Today we can discuss the just remaining portion of the last session, Mahajanapadas. The last classes we discussed taxes and varieties of taxes collected by the rulers of Mahajanapadas. Then today we can discuss the changes in agriculture in that period, under Mahajanapadas. What changes that took place in the agricultural sector? I already mentioned here, in Mahajanapadas, majority of the peoples are farmers. They depend upon agriculture for their livelihoods. They are cultivating different types of the crops, including wheat, rice, and pulses, meat, especially the barley, then maize. So related crops they are cultivating widely. So what changes are took place in agriculture sector that we can discuss to our today's session. First one, farmers are going to use iron plowshare. Iron plowshare instead of the what? Our wooden plowshare. So historically people or farmers are using wooden plowshare. So in that period they use the iron tools and weapon widely. So iron plowshare they are using widely. So using the iron plowshare, they can especially dig the soil very well and to increase the fertility and to cultivating the different crops. So iron plowshare is better than the wooden plowshare. So farmers can grow more crops and deeply they can dig the our land and they can sowing the different type of the crops there. That's the first changes. Use of iron plowshare instead of the wooden plowshare. The second one is the people began to transplanting the paddy. That transplanting paddy helping to increase the productivity. Farmers got more production if they using the transplanting the paddy. For example, at present also the farmers are using this method, transplanting the paddy. If we are just checking their paddy field in our nearby area, farmers they clearing the plot of land, agricultural land, and in a corner of their agricultural land or plot of land, they just sowing some paddy seeds there. It is just spouting and just they just pick up from that area and transplanting that big area. So that transplanting our paddy helping to increase the productivity. Than the previous time, after transplanting the paddy, the farmers got more production from the land. Paddy production increased widely. For transplanting the paddy, our people are using slaves men. Second one, woman. Then third one, landless agricultural labor. That landless agricultural labor means they were farmers but they have no land. They are working others' land. They have no plot of land. They have not their own land but they are working others' land. They were called landless agricultural laborers. They have one more name that is called Kammakaras. Kammakaras are the name of these people. Kammakaras are the name of these people. That's about this area. So once again, two changes took place in the agricultural sector. First one, people are using the iron plowshare instead of the wooden plowshare. The second one, people began transplanting the paddy. And if they transplanting paddy, they got more production. Transplanting means just first upon they just growing a plot of land, small plot of land, the paddy. Then later picking that paddy, especially plant from there and transplanting a huge area. That is called transplanting paddy. So this transplanting paddy, farmers are using slaves and women. Then landless agricultural labor. Landless agricultural labor have one more name, Kammakaras. They were called Kammakaras. So that's about the changes in agricultural sector. The next one, Magadha. Already mentioned many times, Magadha is most important and powerful Mahajanapadas. out of 16. Magadha is very powerful. Magadha is big Mahajanapadas. Rulers are very powerful. And Magadha, their first capital city is called Rajgriha. Rajgriha is the first capital city near to UP and Bihar area, Rajgriha. Later it shifted to Pataliputra, present day Bihar. So Magadha, a powerful Mahajanapadas, their first capital city is Rajgriha. Our India's present capital city, that is Delhi. Before Delhi, it was Kolkata. Like that one, our Magadha first capital city Rajgriha later shifted to change it to Pataliputra. And rulers of Mahajanapadas, many of them were. So very famous are the Bimbisara, Ajatashatru, then Mahapadmananda. Then which next factor we can discuss? Which are the most important factors helping Mahajanapadas to become a powerful nation under 1601? Which are the factors helping Magadha to become more powerful? First one, rivers. Lot of rivers are flowing through Mahajanapada, like Magadha. Very famous two rivers are flowing through Magadha, that is Ganga river. Ganga river. Then Ganga tributary, other river called small one, Sun. Ganga and the tributary. Gangas were somewhat a small part of Ganga, that is called Sun. These two rivers are flowing through Magadha. So this Ganga and Sun, this river helping Magadha many ways. First one, rivers are helping for transportation. So better transportation, Magadha or this rivers helping Magadha. Second one, this rivers also providing water supplies to drinking purpose and agricultural purpose. So it providing water supplies. Third one, this rivers also make land fertile or land fertility increased. These rivers are helping to increase land fertility. So these are the usages of these rivers that are helping Magadha become more powerful. So once again, how Magadha became more powerful? Reasons, factors. First factor, there is two rivers are, many rivers is there, major rivers, that is called Ganga and Sun. These two rivers flowing through Magadha. And these two rivers are helping the Magadha for transportation. Rivers are better to transportation. Second one, providing water supplies. Third one, will make land fertile. This rivers water using by the farmers and they increasing the fertility of the land and producing more crops, wheat, then rice, paddy and different things. So that's about the first factor. So once again, two rivers are flowing. First one, Ganga and Sun. These rivers are helping Magadha in many ways. First one, rivers are helping for better transportation. Second one, water transport is cheapest one. And second one, it providing water supplies. Third one, make land more fertile. And next factor, near to Magadha and inside the Magadha, lot of forest is there. This forest also providing many forest tools. Especially Magadhan people and rulers captured many elephants from forest. And these elephants are trained to army. And Magadhan army is very powerful and strong with the elephant army. So in that period, elephant army is very powerful wing of the army. So Magadhan soldiers and kings captured many elephants from the forest and recruit and give training to elephant and made an elephant army. That elephant army helping rulers to defeat many territories and kings. The second one, from forest they cutting many timber or woods. That timber or woods are using for constructing houses, cart, chariots and fort. So construct houses, cart means wheels, then chariots means rhythm. In Bahubali movie we can see a chariot. Kings are traveling this chariots, their vehicles. So this making chariots, cart, houses, fort. They using the woods from the this forest. So forests are mainly capturing many elephants and made elephant army strong. Woods from the forest also using for constructing houses, then carts and chariots. That's about the what forest and how helping Magadha became more powerful. And third factor helping Magadha became more powerful one. That is iron ore mines. Iron ore mines. They mined iron many areas of the what or Magadha. At present we can see in India we have a lot of iron and ore mines here, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, that area. So we are mined iron from there, mining we conducting. So iron ore mines many of them have in Magadha. So using this iron they constructing many iron tools, weapons, iron plowshare. So they making iron tools many weapons and iron plowshare and every goods are made with iron. Why? Because irons or mines are many of them there. Okay, that helping Magadha became more powerful. So third point, what factor helping Magadha became more powerful? The factor is the iron ore mines. So from this iron ore mines, they mined iron. That iron using for making many tools, weapons, iron plowshare and iron what swords and iron spears and iron what weapons for war. That helping Magadha to become very strong. And many very famous Magadhan rulers are, first one Bimbisara, second one Ajatashatru, and third one Mahapadma Nanda. They were the very powerful Magadhan ruler. First one Bimbisara, second one Ajatashatru, third one Mahapadma Nanda. They ruled in different period, but they were very powerful and make Magadha a powerful kingdom. So once again, very famous rulers of the Magadhas are the Bimbisara, Ajatashatru, Mahapadmananda. Bimbisara, Ajatashatru, Mahapadmananda. And their capital in many years, first there is Rajgriha. Later they shifted this capital to Padaliputra. Later they shifted this capital city to Padaliputra. So that's about the what? Magadha. The first capital city is called Rajgriha. Later it is shifted to what? Padaliputra. Okay, so that's about the what? Our Magadha, how to become more powerful and rulers and changes in the what? Agricultural sector. Okay, so that's about today's class. I hope that it is very clear. And if you have any doubt about this module, you can ask me through WhatsApp call and text message. Otherwise, we can clear through our on live session, 1 hour live session. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.